what fueled this? People always ask, well, what made this have to happen? What became the catalyst? So kind of give us the catalyst of Bridge Builders and how it came to be.
Well, Bishop Pelt, I thank you for that question because there's so many columnist opinions out there about how Bridge Builders came about, but I'm glad that only those who really know the truth can set the record straight. So with that being said, probably 2.5 years ago, during the George Floyd incident there in St. Paul, Minnesota, of course, Dr. Hill, and I have to applaud him, as we all do, for his leadership in getting ahead of what needed to be done to make proactive steps towards racial harmony and reconciliation. In efforts to do that, he formed a task force that myself, Bishop Lee and Bishop Reginald Sellers and many others, and yourself, had the opportunity to serve on. And that was our opportunity to propose some ideas of what the future of the church looks like around racial harmony and how we address some of these challenges that we're having in the world. And Bishop Ryan Sharp took it upon himself, and I commend Bishop Sharp, who is a champion. He is a hero. We love him because you can't get any more authentic and more truer than this man of God. And we celebrate his leadership because just as we take bumps and bruises, so does he.
Can a gay person go to heaven? Yeah, a gay person can go to heaven. It's not a sin to have a same-sex attraction.
And we honor him for that. And he went to our presiding bishop. Our presiding bishop told him, you need to link up with some guys already on the ground. Y'all got the same vision. Y'all go for it. He didn't tell us how to do, what to do. Dr. Hill just said, I support your efforts. And from that place, Bridge Builders began to work into a network as we invited others like Rocky McKinley, Mark Charade, Demetrius Presley, and pastors all over the United States and the world, and bishops and leaders that came around this subject matter of the way to move the church forward is to build intentional relationships. And through those relationships, we can have crucial conversations. And from those crucial conversations, we can seek mutual resolve. And from that mutual resolve, we can move together as a band of brothers and sisters in the kingdom of God, as God has intended us to do. So basically, in summation, Bridge Builders just came out of something that was negative, that we decided to shine God's light on it and make it into a positive, because all we're doing is standing on the shoulders of men that I can name that are deceased and some are still alive, that are pioneers of the work of reconciliation within our church, that have spent years trying to tear down these walls and build bridges. And even Bishop Lee himself is just excited to see him awarded as the chairman, because for years he lived bridge building as an evangelist of our church. He is known because he was invited into places that in time past many people of color would never have had the opportunity to preach in. So he trailblazed and led the way of that intentionality through his preaching ministry. But later on, we took it on after something that caused the whole world to come around it, which was the George Floyd situation. Said that now we're going to organize this, build a network. And now today we have a Bridge Builders network that is incorporated and organized by us. And while we are a part of the Church of God, and we use the Church of God platform to expand upon it, it is not limited to the Church of God. It is open to anyone, no matter what reformation they are part of, if they have the equal heart of wanting to unite races and bring people together and generations and bring them together, they are welcome to be a part of Bridge Builders, and that's what we're all about.
Join Pastor Robert on Real News Talk Today on Spotify. Go to the Spotify app, then click Podcast New Releases. Type in Real News Talk Today in the search bar. Click Podcasts and Shows. Scroll down until you see the icon of Real News Talk Today with Pastor Robert and click it. Click the follow button and then also click the bell so you can be notified of new podcasts. Then you're ready to join Pastor Robert L. Carpenter II for news, cultural talk, controversial subjects, and special guest interviews on Real News Talk Today on Spotify. Let's go.